The House Ad Hoc Committee on Subsidy meets with the Federal Inland Revenue Service over tax generated from fuel subsidy payments. The FIRS begins by stating that it is only responsible for revenue generation via tax collection and not expenditure.
FIRS do not have the record of what these funds are used for by the 3 tiers of government.
As the meeting progresses, the Minister of Finance, who had failed to honor a previous invitation, joins and gives details of how much has been spent on subsidy.
The total sum of 6.210 trillion, that is the 4.4 trillion plus the 1.774 trillion, was expended on PMS under recovery by NMPC as well as payment of subsidy to independent oil marketers from 2013 to 2021. Payments that have been made to independent oil marketers for subsidy were directly from the domestic excess crude account through the redemption of sovereign debt instruments. It is also important to note that there were instances where funds were transferred from the Consolidated Revenue Fund to the domestic excess crude account for subsidy payments, 413.363 billion, which was provided through short-term funding by the Central Bank of Nigeria.
The Finance Minister also gives the 2023 projection for daily petrol consumption.
The average daily truck out will be 64.96 million liters per day. That's about 65 million liters per day, using an average exchange rate and open market rate of 448 naira and 20 kobo, and then a regulator pump price of 165 naira per liter. The total amount of subsidy per day is 18.397 billion naira per day.
This figure is overblown, and I feel the ministry should have done the due diligence to be able to arrive at the, a relative acceptable consumption rate.
Till next week, as lawmakers look to continue their meetings with the marketers and regulator to confirm or otherwise the figures presented by the Minister of Finance. Terry Ikumi, Channels Television News.